Today we're looking at Thinglink, a beautiful tool that lets you seamlessly embed video clips, images into a picture to create effective instructional materials. By the end of this tutorial, you will learn how to create a Thinglink account, navigate user interface, create Thinglink interactive images, then share them, and also have some lesson ideas for your classroom. To create an account with Thinglink, first thing you need to do is to go to Thinglink official website at thingink.com. Once you're there, click on Start Now. You have several options as to how to create an account with Thinglink by either entering your email and password or signing up by means of one of the services like Google or Facebook. Thinglink will try and customize the user experience for you by asking you to select the purpose for which you're going to use your Thinglink. Let's click on Classroom Learning. Thinglink will further ask you to specify your name. So let's put our name in the name field and choose our role. If you are a teacher, select a teacher. If you're a student, select a student. If you selected a teacher, Thinglink will further ask you to put the name of your school and select the school type and subject area. I have not seen any reflection of this information in my Thinglink account, so I'm just thinking Thinglink is collecting some data for further use. So let's just fill in this information and move ahead. You can also select whether you want to subscribe to the newsletter from the Thinglink. I normally opt out, so I'm going to deselect this option and click Get Started. Thinglink will offer you to watch the tutorial. Let's skip it and click on Start using Thinglink. When you first sign into your Thinglink account, you will land on a welcome page that contains some inspiring project ideas to inspire you to create your Thinglink creations. The next step is My Media. This will be the place where all your creations or Thinglinks will be stored. Now you can see many examples of Thinglink being used with interactive 360 video, with images and other materials. Right here on the left, you can also sort out your media based on the type. You can also create collections. Think of collections as folders that you can create to better access your Thinglink content. The next step on the top is to Explore, which will bring you to the library of Thinglink creations that have been created by other educators. This is a good place to go if you are looking for already created materials to either share with your students directly or start editing some Thinglink that were created by other teachers, and we will again look back at these options a little bit later. Courses are a premium feature that is not accessible by free users. I believe when you upgrade to a premium account, Thinglink will enable you to create courses, pull students, and collect students' projects. We are not going to explore this feature yet because we're just exploring Thinglink from the free user perspective. The next step is My Students, and this is again a feature that although available to you now, however, if you try and add a group, this will prompt you to upgrade your account. So we are going to skip this option again. Create will bring you to the creation process, which we'll get back a little bit later. Let's now have a look in the top right corner and these four signs. The magnifying glass will search for already created Thinglinks. If, for example, I'm creating a lesson on ecosystem and I click search, the Explore feature will surface all Thinglinks that have ecosystem either in a title or in a description. It's a great way to find Thinglinks that were created before and that you can recycle. The next icon is to upgrade. We're going to bypass this feature. The next one is support page, where you can go to troubleshoot issues that you can come across or submit a ticket. Let's just close this tab and go back to a Thinglink home screen. Finally, we have My Account tab. This is where you will probably go to change your password or change some more advanced settings, which we are not going to look at in this video. Let's now delve into the creation of your first Thinglink. There are two options as to how you can create content on Thinglink. You can either create it from scratch, or you can recycle some of the Thinglink or creations by other users. So let's now first look at how you can recycle some of the materials, because honestly speaking, there are a lot of good materials that you want to make use of. The best way to find already created thing links is to click on magnifying glass and search for keywords. In my case, I'm making an ecosystem poster for my students, so my keyword is going to be ecosystem. I'm only interested in images. Let's now click search. This will bring up all the thing links that have ecosystem in there. To add a thing link to your library, simply click on the thing link, explore it a little bit, and once you think that this is the thing link that you would like to edit yourself, simply click on 3 dots in the top right corner and click on clone. Once you click start editing, this will take you directly to the editor, and now you can actually start editing this thing link. Another way to create thing links is to create them completely from scratch, which we are going to do now. To create a thing link completely from scratch, let's click on create and select background for our creation. The embedding process looks absolutely the same regardless of the type of media you select. In other words, if you learn how to embed things into an image, the process will look absolutely the same if you ever decide to embed them into a video clip. For this tutorial, we're going to upload an image as our background or a base. I've already selected an image that I would like to use as my background, and I'm going to select it and click open. Thinglink will now take me to the editor, and this is what it looks like. Right in the middle, you can see an image that will serve as our background. Right on the left, you see 3 options: add a tag, settings, and then done. To start embedding things into your image, we're going to click on add a tag. Thinglink lets you embed 3 types of media: either text media, text label, content from the website, and creating a tour. Now let's have a look at each type one at a time. First thing you want to do is to select where your media will be embedded, where will be the access point for this media, and you can do that by dragging this plus sign. I'm going to drag this plus sign on this fern bush right here. This is where the first tag will be, and select the type of text and media. First thing you want to do is give your tag a title. In my case, the title will be producers. For the description, I already created a little prompt that I'm going to simply copy and paste onto my Thinglink, which will make the body of the tag. You can also add a button URL. So let's quickly do that. I found this article on the internet about producers. What I'm going to do is copy the URL, go back to the Thinglink, and paste it right here. The next thing I'm going to do is, instead of this side here, I'm going to rename the button text into click here for more info. The next thing we're going to add to this tag is images or video clips by clicking on this plus sign. I created a couple of images here, so I'm going to add them one by one. Unfortunately, you cannot add a bulk image. To look through the images, students will need to click on the arrow signs and then go through them. Finally, we can upload audio to go along with this tag, and here you have 2 options. You can either click on the microphone sign and record the audio note on the spot, or upload a pre-recorded audio. In my case, I have created an audio file that I'm going to use. Alright, so what we've done so far, we've edited the title, description, we've edited the URL, changed the button text of this URL, added some images, and added the audio voiceover, which will play automatically when students click on this tag. The last step I normally do is go to the change icon, and this is this icon that students will actually see on the image. I would like this to be the first tag that students go to, so I'm going to give it number 1 to prompt students to click here first. Right, so our first tag is ready. Let's click done and create another tag. Again, we're going to click on add tag, and this time we're going to add just a text label. As in the first tag, we're going to position the tag on the desired location. In my case, I want to talk about primary consumer, so it's going to be this little fish in the pond. I have prepared a little caption here that I would like to add to the text label. Here it is. I'm going to change the icon to number 2, give it a slightly different color, and click done. I also have another primary consumer here. In fact, I have a couple of them. So I'm going to again click on add tag, add text label, copy and paste the same text, change the icon to the 2 yellow, and drag it to the another primary consumer. Let's now add another tag for our secondary consumer, and this time we're going to add content from the website. I found this YouTube video clip that talks about secondary consumers, which I'm going to embed into my Thinglink. To do that, you can simply copy and paste the link in the address bar, or click on share and copy the link from here. So let's click copy, go back to our Thinglink and paste the URL here. So now you can see that the video clip will be embedded into our Thinglink. As usual, we're going to change the icon to 3 this time, give it color red, and click done, and drag it to one of actually the only secondary consumer here. You can use add content from website to include not only video clips, but also some interactive games. I found this really beautiful game that encourages students to think about food chains. So I'm going to embed this game into my Thinglink as well. To do that, as usual, I'm going to copy address link, go to the Thinglink, click on add tag, click on add content from the website, click on embed content or URL, paste it here, make sure that it is the right link, and change the icon to number 4 this time. So let's give it a different color. Let's make it blue. All right, so we have our 4th tag. Now the next thing I would like to show you is what create tour means. Create tour enables you to link your Thinglink to another Thinglink, thus creating a series of images with embedded content. To do that, click on add tag, then create tour, click on select scene. This will take you to your library. So if you do want to create a tour, make sure that you put the Thinglink in your library before you create a tour. So I'm going to link my Thinglink to this rainforest Thinglink. I'm going to click on this rainforest clone and add a text. I forgot to change the icon to 5 this time. Give it another color and click done. Finally, I prepared a Google Form quiz as an assessment for this activity. We're going to add tag one more time and click add content from the website, because Google Form is a website. I'm going to switch to my Google Form, click on send, click on link, because I do need to generate the link. And I also noticed that once you shorten the link, the Thinglink will not actually work. So make sure that when you do embed Google Forms into your Thinglink, you always use the entire or the full link. We're going to click copy, go back to our Thinglink, paste it here. Google Form has been embedded. We're going to change the icon to question mark this time. I remember seeing one. Here you go. There's a question mark. Let's give it yellow color and click done. And now question mark will be right here. Once we finish editing tags, let's now go to the settings and customize our Thinglink even more. The only thing I normally change here is tag animation. The tags will blink, thus attracting attention of your students. So I normally leave it on. So let's click done and click done one more time. And now it's time to share your Thinglink with your students, or if you are a student, share this with your teacher. First thing you want to do is to navigate to the gear button and make sure that your image title is accurate. In my case, it is going to be ecosystem introduction. Privacy settings are very important. When I share Thinglinks with my students, I normally set it to public so anyone can find and access. There's no any sensitive information here, so why not make it public? Now our Thinglinks finalized. Let's click on share. You have multiple options as to how to share Thinglink with your audience, with your teacher if you're a student, or with your students if you are a teacher, most likely you will be sharing a link. Download file is a cool option, but it is again a premium feature that we're not going to look at. So let's click on share the link and copy and share this link with whoever it is that you want to share it with. Let's now switch to students or viewers view to see what happens when they click on the link. When I share this link with my audience and they click on this link, this is what they see in front of them. This is Thinglink website. As you can see, there's no editing buttons. Your audience will only be able to interact with it. Let's now look at number 1 first.
Hello class, I've attached a couple of examples of producers in the ecosystem. Make sure you click through all the pictures.
All right. Viewers can also make use of the immersive reader feature. If they click on this little icon, this will take them to the immersive reader website, which they can play back.
Make their own food. They do not have to obtain energy from other organisms.
This is a great feature if you're working with English as a second language learners or students who are struggling with reading. Let's see the text. This is what it looks like. Once I hover over the text label, a little text bubble pops up. Let's now click on the embedded YouTube. As you can see, the YouTube will play right from the Thinglink, and the good thing about it is that there will be no advertisement. When you share your content through the Thinglink, ads normally don't appear. The game will play from within the Thinglink. It will not take your audience, your students, to another website. I believe 5 was the extension activity. If I click on that, this will take me to another Thinglink, which your students can again interact with. Once I'm finished with this tour, I can click on the home button to bring me back home, which is going to be my original Thinglink. And finally, I have a Google quiz, which, as you can see, is completed from within the Thinglink. As you can see, Thinglink lends itself really well to creating some interactive and engaging activities, and this article right here gives you 10 project ideas for developing students' creativity, digital storytelling at home. Some of the ideas include making a vocabulary poster, or introducing yourself, or making your own comic strip. Some great ideas to get you started with Thinglink. I will leave the link to this article in the description to this video. Today we've looked at Thinglink, a beautiful platform that lets you create interactive and engaging learning materials. You've learned how to create an account with Thinglink, how to navigate user interface, how to create tags and Thinglinks, how to share them with your audience, and finally, you've looked at some of the lesson ideas to get you started. If you have any questions about Thinglink, or you came across an issue while working with this platform, feel free to leave your questions or comment in the comment section below, and I'll try to help you as soon as I can. Thanks for taking your time to check out this tutorial. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you next time.